back to my channel. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get right into the video. Today we will be doing a little get ready with me chit chat. I do have my iPad here because I'm gonna be looking at the questions there because I'm using my phone. My camera's acting up, so you're just gonna have to deal with me looking crusty and dusty on my iPhone. So yes, I already did my eyebrows off camera just because it's a little harder to do it like with this like little mirror. So yeah, I already did that off camera. So yeah, let me get the questions out already. Okay, let me put my primer. I'm not gonna really be telling you guys what products I'm using. If you want to see me do my makeup like morning routine or whatever, just let me know in the comments, or you could DM me on Instagram, and I definitely will show you my products and everything. But since I'm answering questions, I won't. So let's start answering questions. Somebody asked me, why did you decide to be a parent at a young age? I'm going to guess you assume that I planned it. I didn't. I found out I was pregnant. I decided to have sex, so why shouldn't I decide to carry on with this responsibility? And that's pretty much the reason why. I knew that I would be able to. I had all the support. I had, you know, it wasn't like I wasn't in the position not to be able to go on with my pregnancy. So I guess that's why I decided to be a mom at a young age. So the next question is, how's being a first-time mom? Being so young, it was really difficult for me. And not only I went, if you know, like if you have me on Instagram, you know I went through postpartum depression. And it was really difficult at first. I never took care of a little tiny baby. So it was really hard to try to learn everything. Try to grasp like my new life. But after a while you get used to it, and after a while you get used to it, and it's honestly been a crazy but beautiful experience. I love being a mom. I love being young and a mom. I love being able to experience like her learning new things and growing with her. Like, it's honestly such a beautiful experience. I'm gonna tie my hair back because it keeps getting in the way. That's why I didn't do my hair yet, because I always do it last. What? Saw that shit? Somebody asked me, how is this pandemic treating me? Quarantine didn't really affect me at first. I was like, I always stay inside anyways because I'm a stay-at-home mom at the moment. So it didn't really affect me at first. I'm like, I always stay home. So like, we first got on quarantine, I didn't go out at all. Like I've been in the house for like months. Besides going like to the grocery store, you know, to get my baby formula, get food, you know. But other than that, I was like stuck in the house. So I just want everybody to stay safe, pray. Please stay inside until this is all over. Even though, you know, things are opening, just don't be that person. Go outside just because it's getting nice out. You know, I understand. Go on a walk, just 6 feet, guys. Don't go partying. Don't risk it. Don't put your family at risk, guys. It's not worth it. Yeah, I feel like it's really affecting my daughter more just because she's always in the house. Like, we're always like inside. So it's like she gets bored, and she's been getting so grumpy lately. But if we go downstairs and we like open the door, she's like, that's like her telling like to come here. So we'll go to the door and she will want to stay outside, like in the front. So I feel like it's affecting her a little bit more just because she doesn't understand what's going on. Like kids and babies, they don't understand what's going on, but they know that we've been stuck in this house. Like it gets boring, you know? And it's, yeah. So hopefully we could get to a somewhat normal soon. Somebody asked me, do I want more kids? That's funny when my boyfriend watches this. But I do want more kids. I do plan on trying for my second baby in like a couple years. Just because I want my kids close in age, you know? So I do want my kids close in age. I only want 2 more. I don't want a big family. But I feel like 3 kids, 2 or 3 is enough. Depends how my second pregnancy goes, and then we'll find out if I want a 3rd one. So yeah. Somebody asked me my career. Right now, I am a stay-at-home mom. So that's really it. But before, I do plan on going back to school. But before I had my daughter, I was in college for criminal justice to become a crime scene investigator. So that is my career. That's the path I want to go on. Oh, somebody asked me how I found out I was pregnant. I was actually going to put that in another video, like a story time, but I guess I will do it here because why not? Hold on. So I'm about to do this part, and I might be a little quiet because bronzer, you know, I'm about to contour my face. So one of my friends thought they didn't really think they were pregnant. It was more of a like reinsurance because
Stupid.
It was more to reassure them that they weren't, just because they didn't get their period, so they were kind of freaking out. They're like, there's no way I could, but like just to be sure that she wants to like take a pregnancy test. I was like, okay, like let me know. She was like, she can't like get it at the moment. So I said I'll go get it for her. So I was like, I'll go get it for you, and I will go like meet up with you so we could like figure out what's going on. So that's what I did. I met up with her. I brought her a pregnancy test. I brought one of those tests that have like 2 in 1 box. And me and my friend met up with her, and we went to go take she went to go take this test. She was taking this test. She was like asking like what are some like pregnancy symptoms? We were googling the symptoms, and we were like, oh, like this is like this, that, you know. And then I realized, I was like, hold up, these symptoms seem way too familiar. I was like, you know what? Then I was like, am I pregnant? And I was like, nah, you're not pregnant, girl. So stop acting. You didn't even miss your period. You're not pregnant. And I was like, but am I? And I was like, stop playing, bro.
What the fuck? Stop playing. What the fuck?
So I like ignored like my signs. Like my gut feeling was saying like you're pregnant, but I was like, nah, not me. I'm not pregnant. Joke's on me. But so yeah, I kind of ignored it at first. Hers came out negative, so we were like, okay, that's good. She didn't want a child at that age, obviously. So we were like, thank God, if you want a negative, that's what we're hoping for, you know? So it ended up negative, and I couldn't get this like thought out of the back of my head. I was like, I'm pregnant. I was really early. I was like 3 weeks when I took the test. I didn't even miss my period yet, and I was having like backaches, cramps. Like I thought maybe I was getting my period, but because I have those symptoms when I'm about to get my period, but I also had nausea, and I was like, I never get that. What else could it be, you know? So, a couple days go by, and I was like, yo, just take a test. Like, you have this extra test, just take it. Just to ease your mind, you know? I know you didn't miss your period yet. I was like giving myself a pep talk. I was like, it's gonna come off negative, and you could go to school and, you know, happy and not worried, you know? Because before I took a pregnancy test, was about to go to my college class. So yeah. So before I went, I was like, I had like 20 minutes left to like get everything and start heading out. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's gonna come out negative. You go to your class and you could be calm, not worried, not having it in the back of your thoughts, not like being your like imagination, you know, in your mind. So that's what happened. So I went to the bathroom and I took the test, and like something told me it was gonna come out negative. Positive. I was like, but literally the minute I peed on this test, bro, like it was like the lines were already forming, and I was like I didn't see nothing. So I turned the test like around so I couldn't like see the answer yet, and I literally didn't wait the full 3 minutes. I waited like, I want to say a minute, but I'm pretty sure it was less. And I turned that test around and it was positive. It sure as hell was positive. So it was positive, and I honestly wasn't even that scared. I mean, I was obviously scared for like my mom's reaction and everybody's like reaction, like my boyfriends, like my family members. But honestly, was actually kind of happy. I was really speechless. I was like, how is this like possible? I thought we were being safe. So yeah. So that ended up coming out positive, and I didn't even know what to do. So I was like, my boyfriend was at work, so I was like, I'm not gonna like tell him right now. And I just needed like time for myself to think what I was gonna do. Like, I knew the minute I found out I was gonna keep the baby, but I just needed to process what I just found out. So I called my best friend. I was like, can you like come over please? I need to talk. And she came over, and I was like, I literally sat in the car and I was like, I'm pregnant. And she was like, what? Like, are you okay? I was like, yes, I'm keeping the baby. Like, it's official. I'm keeping the baby. I know I want it. And then she was so happy for me, and I needed somebody to be happy with me. I think that's why I told her first. I just knew her reaction was going to be good. So that's why I told her first. And I remember us talking about, oh, it's going to be a girl, it's going to be a boy. I always knew it was going to be a girl. You know, I got my little girl. Also, somebody asked me, how did I meet my best friend? Actually, my best friend is the one that asked me this, but she really wanted me to talk about her, I guess. But I met my best friend in 6th grade. It was my first year at my new school. I was like so shy and nervous. So I was waiting at my line. We had to like wait in like lines outside, and then I remember boys was coming up to me like saying, like, you know, boys being boys, whatever. So they were coming up to me saying their names and this and that, and I pretty much just ignored. And then we had to go inside and wait in another line to go to our classroom. So we went inside the gym and we waited on another line. And this is when my best friend, Kai, came inside, and she like, I don't remember how, but she like pretty much like got me like by a wall, and she was like so close into my face. And if you know, like to this day, I hate like when people are so close into my face. It just makes me like really like, I don't know, like it's just creepy to me. I don't like when people are so close to my face. And That's what she did. She was so close to my face with another friend, and she was like, like she started talking so fast. She was like, my name is Kai, and this is Andrea, and I'm crazy, and she's crazier, and I'm crazy. Like, they just kept going crazy. I mean, they kept just talking fast, and she was always taller than me, so I had to look up like that, and honestly, I was a little scared. And I didn't become friends with her, like right away, like, because that day, I was like, she's crazy, and she's creepy, and she's scary, and yeah, that's how I met her. Another one is how I met my boyfriend. I met him in high school. We had a couple mutual friends, and we would both hang out with them, like during our class. We all had, I think, gym, health, and lunch together, and obviously he would hang out with our mutual friends, and I would too. So that's pretty much how we met. We really didn't talk to each other freshman year, but we had mutual friends, so we would like talk here and there. But at the time he had like a girlfriend, and I heard she didn't like me, so I didn't become friends with him like right away. So into sophomore year is really how I like actually did like meet him, like, you know, and became friends with him, is when he didn't have a girlfriend, and he also was best friends with my best friend. I mean, he was friends with my best friend. He had class with her, and then that's pretty much how we actually actually met and became friends. Honestly, guys, I don't know what other videos I can make. I've been thinking, but like, I don't want to bore you guys, so you guys should DM me or comment what kind of videos you guys want to see. I was thinking of making a video with my daughter, because you guys haven't met her yet, on YouTube. I mean, if you have me on Instagram, you see her all the time. And people keep telling me to put my daughter in my videos, but it's honestly harder than you guys think. Like, I did this video like 3 times, and I had my daughter in those videos, but it's really harder than, like, you know, to do it with the baby, and plus my camera was acting up, so I ended up having to do this again. I definitely will be making videos with her. You know, I am with her 24/7, so it's hard not to have her in my videos. But it's like, she'll probably make you guys laugh more than I could. Honestly, she is such a clown. I didn't feel like putting makeup on. I was gonna like film a skincare routine or something, but I am missing so much products. I still have to buy so much products that I just ran out of. So I definitely will make a skincare routine if you guys want. But it just has to be on hold because everything's out of stock because of TikTok. I also have so much clothes coming in, and I'm just waiting because I do want to make a TikTok haul out of I honestly don't know how to pronounce this website. Shein, whatever. Shein, I think it is. The clothes that TikTok made me buy. I have those clothes coming in. I also ordered clothes before. So my daughter has this new thing that she decides to take things and hide it. And it was cute at first. Don't get me wrong, it was so cute at first. I was like, oh, my little like ferret. She's acting like a little ferret. If you have a ferret, you know. But now it's like, girl, like, come on, don't hide my thing, hide your father's. And she hid my chapstick, so I don't know my favorite chapstick, my cocoa butter chapstick. And now my lips are so dry. I had like Carmex, the yellow chapstick, but that used to be my favorite, but cocoa butter is way better. I'm just saying. But I have my Fenty Beauty lipstick. My brother brought me it for Christmas. I think it was Christmas at least. So that is it for today. I would do my hair on video, but I literally just washed it, so it's still like wet, and I hate blow drying my hair just because it takes forever. So I do just plan on straightening it and like curling it at the bottom when it decides to dry. So thank you for watching.